Hey guys, I have some big news. Guess who just won not one but two NAACP Image Awards? The Reid out won for Best News and Information Series. Oh my God, big ups. So proud of the Reid out team. Oh my God, we worked so hard on the show. So thank you to everybody who's been so supportive of the show, all the readers who watch it, everybody. Thank you. I'm so excited for the Reid out team. But guess what else? Bookie, Baker and Murley won in the biography category. Oh my goodness. I am so proud and so excited about this award. This was such a labor of love. Like, this was written really for Miss Murley Evers Williams, and in, just dedication to Medgar Evers, who's made such a huge contribution to civil rights history, as did Miss Murley.
A few moments later.
NBC has canceled Joy Reid's 7 o'clock show, The Reid Out,
no!
as part of a major overhaul by the network's new regime. Reid, an unabashed liberal, mainstay, in fact, you could argue, and an emphatic Trump critic, will be replaced by a new show hosted by former Obama staffer and Bernie Sanders backer Simone Sanders Townsend, also former RNC chair Michael Steele, and Alicia Menendez, the daughter of disgraced New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez.
Ding dong, the witch is gone, the witch is gone, the witch is gone. Ding dong, the wicked witch is gone. What's going on, America? Welcome to Kevin's Corner, where I try to make some sense out of nonsense. Before we get into this video, I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button, share my videos. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notification buttons are turned on to all. Subscribe to my alternative channel, just in case YouTube give me the slip or something. You'll know how to find me. Don't forget to check me out with all the podcasts and follow me on Rumble in the Jungle. All the links are listed below. If you want to donate to my channel, feel free. Those links are below as well. Now, with no further ado,
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started.
what's up, America? Kev from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make sense out of nonsense. And it's a celebration, y'all. This is a time for rejoicing. It appears that Applehead, big face, hot dog pack, having neck, joyless Reid have been canceled, y'all. Now look, y'all, normally I wouldn't celebrate somebody's calamities and stuff like that, but this woman deserves it. And just in case you doubt whether she deserves it or not, we're going to show a couple of her greatest hits. But before we get into her greatest hits, I want to let you know who this video is sponsored by, and it is none other than Noble Gold. How fast can stock market sentiment change? Well, in an instant. Just ask NVIDIA investors. Nearly $600 billion in market value wiped out overnight. No warning, no second chance. Noble Gold Investments is alerting all clients. Diversify now. You know why? Because market crash don't wait. They strike fast, devastating the unprepared. But smart investors, they're already one step ahead, protected and prepared. For nearly a decade, my friends at Noble Gold Investments have helped thousands protect their wealth with gold IRAs and physical gold. With over $2 billion in precious metal sales, Noble Gold is the trusted choice for Americans serious about financial security. Gold, it's real, it's yours, and it retains value. And now when you open a qualified account, you'll receive 2 5-ounce silver American, the beautiful coins, for free. Are you diversified? If not, when will you act? When your portfolio is down 10, 20, 30%? Or will you protect your portfolio now? The next market crash won't send a warning. And even though there's always a risk when it comes down to investments and there's no guarantee, I'd rather take my chance with Noble Gold any day. Visit noblegoldinvestments.com today. That's noblegoldinvestments.com. Don't just grow your wealth, guard your wealth. All right, now back to the video, y'all. So yeah, this lady right here who have been wreaking havoc throughout the last maybe 6 to 8 maybe plus years of doing nothing but race baiting, getting on TV, dividing the country, hating Donald Trump, throwing out some of the craziest statements, craziest conspiracy theories and all of that. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, how long before they let her go? This should have been done 8 years ago, maybe longer. But for some reason, somebody decided to hang on to Big Face a little longer. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you want Applehead on the show who is so negative? I mean, literally, it's like she spits out vomit and venom every single time she opens her mouth. Remember, guys, I called her the toilet bowl of MSNBC. In other words, she was the type of commentator that would do things other people wouldn't do. She was that foul with her commentary. You know, it was like, all right, we want a real serious hit piece. So what we got to do, we got to find somebody that's built for this mission, somebody who will do anything, who will stoop as low as she can go, and that's Joy Reid. And she didn't mind going extremely low, call you anything, use nothing but racism, throwing out sexism, throwing out all of these things to divide the country and to try to damage, I guess, the opposition. And what kills me is this woman is like a full-blown walking racist in 2025, and the network, who's supposed to be so liberal, just lets her do it. They just let her do it, you know? And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, aren't the people who own the network probably white? Yeah. But yet you're allowed to get out there and throw all of this racism around. And I think it's now come to an end. So apparently racism accusations are not as hot as they used to be. And there's really not a place for her right about now. So I think they're about to let her go. But as you can see, they're going to replace her with some more race baiting folks, because see, when you hire somebody like this who pushes racism as much as she does and, you know, all that crap, if you let her go, you run the risk of her turning on you and saying they cut me loose because I'm they're racist and stuff like that. So what they've done now is they said, well, we're going to cut the black lady loose and replace her with some black people and somebody who's Hispanic or something like that. But nonetheless, let's see what could have justified Joyless Reid, a.k.a. Applehead, big face, hot dog pack neck, getting fired.
They can drive out the brown people and the black and Asian people, or just sink them into the same apartheid they've created in Texas. And they will control enough electoral votes if they can.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
They want white supremacy by ventriloquist effect. There is a black mouth moving, but a white idea through the running on the runway of the tongue of a figure who justifies and legitimates the white supremacist practices.
She's leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when she'll be back again. Don't kiss her or smile for her or tell her that you'll wait for her. Kick her butt completely off this network.
Your thoughts, Byron Donalds, who walked out after Dixie was played in New York and has no shame there. They say he's going to be the governor of Florida now.
Yeah, every community has what I call their chickens for Colonel Sanders. Muslims had their halal chickens. The black community has their chickens. Byron Donalds is a grown-ass black man who referred to Donald Trump as his daddy. And what I want to tell the Byron Donalds, and every community's got a Donald. I got a Cash Patel. We got a Nimrata, you know, we got a Haley. We all got them, all right? What I want to say is this. They'll never love you. They'll never love you. No matter what you do, they'll never love you. You can never wipe out that brown or black skin.
I said she's leaving on that midnight train of wokeness.
But, you know, I feel like the important sort of data point, and you know, Steve talks about it a lot. He's going to probably talk about it a little more tonight, is that these are white Christians. That this is a state that is overrepresented by white Christians that are going to participate in these caucuses, especially tonight. Earlier today, reached out to Robbie Jones, from the Public Religion Research Institute, knowing that we were going to talk about Iowa. And this is a hyper-evangelical white state. And he said the following to me. Iowa is about 61% white Christian. The country as a whole is approximately 41% white Christian. And in Iowa, we're talking about evangelical white Christians. And he said the following. Because I asked him, what do they get out of supporting Donald Trump? Because he keeps losing, he keeps delivering losses and losses and losses. And he said the following. They see themselves as the rightful inheritors of this country, and Trump has promised to give it back to them. All the things that we think about electability, about, you know, what are people gaming out, or none of that matters when you believe that God has given you this country, that it is yours, and that everyone who is not a white conservative Christian is a fraudulent American, is a less real American. Then you don't care about electability. You care about what God has given. But Republican voters don't vote that way. They don't vote based on economics or based on the benefits they're getting economically from the president. They're increasingly, from the Tea Party on, they're voting on race. They're voting on this idea of an invasion of brown people over the border. The idea that they can't get whatever job they want. A black person got it, therefore drive all the blacks out of the colleges, get rid of DEI. That is what they're voting on. They're just voting specifically on
strong racial animus at this stage. It isn't about economics.
No.
Returning white Christian men, but also white men and white adjacent men, you know,
Right.
black men, brown men who are like white adjacent in terms of trying to also be in that dominant position in society. And then you have women who are willing to go along with that, right? There are a certain number of women who are also willing, the trad wife sort of thing. And so what you've seen on this.
No, absolutely. I'm sure the doctors are exhausted. And, you know, Jason, there is a term called necropolitics, which is essentially the politics of who gets to live and who gets to die. And these states, what they have in common is that they have structures which say that black and brown lives matter less. And so all that matters is that the black and brown people get their behinds into the factory and make me my steaks, make me my stuff, get there and do my nails, work, get back to work now and do the things that I, the comfortable, affluent person, need. Isn't that what we're seeing? I mean, that's what it feels like to me. Necropolitics in states like Texas.
Oh, yeah. So now do you see why it's easy to kind of rejoice at her being canceled? It's easy. She makes it easy. See, if you live a good life, or if you're a relatively good person, or even just fair, I mean, people will usually have empathy and a little bit of sympathy for you. But when you're this nasty and malicious, and she is aggressive with her malice too. She's calculated, I mean, and she's open and blatant. She don't give a darn. Just slinging stuff out there all over the place. When you're this type of person and you present yourself like this in public, don't think you're going to get people rushing to your side talking about this ain't right. You know what, man, she needs a break and they might have treated her wrong. I'm going, you should have been gone a long, long time ago. As nasty and stinking as you are. Now, the question is, where do Applehead go from here? I don't know. I mean, most likely she's going to get thrown into the Don Lemon category. These folks on the liberal left in these networks are falling like dominoes, and I'm loving it. And they don't have real talent. See, that's not talent. It's not talent to be able to get on TV and say, all right, that white people stink. I hate them, and they're all racist, and you know what, they're imperialists, and you know what, they can't say anything because they're white, and slavery and all of this stuff. And that's right, continue watching my show. I mean, it doesn't take talent to do that. So now she's probably going to be reduced to trying to do something like what I do. But she just don't have the right stuff to do what conservatives are doing on their platforms because we got the juice. And she don't. Yeah, she's just an applehead. And I'm talking about a full-blown rotten applehead with worms in it. All kind of worms. So I am not going to shed one tear for joyless Reid. In fact, I wish I could pop some champagne. It's a celebration, y'all. Oh, man. Can't you feel a brand new day? Can't you? You know why? Because ding dong, the witch is gone. The witch is gone. Witches. I'm sorry. I will be sensitive to her situation. I can't even say it with a straight face. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad she's gone. And I never want to see her face again. Now, God bless you. God bless America. We'll see y'all next time in Kevin's Corner. Don't forget, hit the like button, share my videos, subscribe to the channel. Want to support the channel, check out Kevin's Corner store. Or you can support the channel through my Cash App and my PayPal links below. And subscribe to my alternative channel. The link is below there as well. All right, see y'all next time in Kevin's Corner. Take care.